All of them.
Wow. Oh,
nice tattoos, Dan.
It's amazing what the doctors can do, you know.
Oh, yeah, whatever. Bit of costume and lighting, is it? Welcome to the UK. Welcome to OK TV. How are you enjoying your stay?
It's great. The weather's dynamic, shall we say.
Good work.
The shopping is good, and the English accent on women.
You like it?
Really?
I love it. It's just...
Apart from this one.
Well, I did...
Mine's the best. They like my Birmingham accent.
I dated a Brummie for 3 years, mate, so they've got a soft spot.
In your face, Johnson. All right. Thank you very much, Dan. You've gone up even more in my estimation. But have you had one of our delectable warm English beers yet?
Well, the weather's been so cold that the warm English beer becomes a cold English beer. But I love the pints. They're great, aren't they? They sneak up on you, I tell you what.
Have you been trying some of our real ale?
I've had some real ale. I've been having my... I can't believe I'm saying this. My vodka sodas to keep the waistline in check.
Oh, really?
Well, you can't get a figure like that without at least watching a little bit what you weigh.
I like her.
So that's okay. We'll give you the vodka sodas.
Shall I just leave?
Yeah, just let us carry on.
You know what I mean?
Right, okay, I better stop asking what you've been doing in your spare time and talk to you about your character in Home and Away. Heath Braxton, he plays a member of the Bad Boys River Gang. Is that quite a cool character to play?
It's great. I mean, you get to do all the best stuff. You know, you've got your not so savoury moments with your plantations and such. You can talk to people the way you want, do what you want, and then you get all the fun stuff when you get to pierce the veil and show that vulnerability. That's when it becomes interesting as an actor. But yeah, it's all about the fun stuff and shooting at people and bashing people.
You're a bad boy. You're essentially a really bad boy, aren't you?
Yeah, but you know, he's got some redeeming qualities, I think. Maybe. We'll find out.
Does art imitate life?
Yeah, exactly. You asked the question.
Oh, he's getting a little bit of a salt now, but I want to know...
You had Jennifer Aniston yesterday.
I did have her 3 times.
I was watching.
Thank you for watching.
The handshake, mate. What are you thinking?
Mate, I just lingered in there.
It was a little bit embarrassing.
I would too. Well done. I didn't see the camera angle cut it out, but in real life, no. Obviously the narcotics and that sort of stuff, Dan Ewing is not involved with, but I'm certainly an outdoorsy type and like to have a good time for sure.
Okay, so talking in real life, are you a bad boy? Do you have any tattoos for real?
Yes, I got two. I got the Southern Cross, which is on the Australian flag, and I have Carpe Diem. Seize the day, have a crack on my right arm.
What about the rest of them?
I don't want to rip, you know, I don't want to like, unleash this on England yet, you know. I'm just kidding.
So the rest are painted on for the
yeah, the rest it's a stencil. I have seven stencils every day that get put on. Takes about...
How long does that take?
Takes about an hour and a half.
Really?
Yeah.
Does that get boring, or do you just
no, it gives you a good chance to tweet, you know, the UK fans. It's good, and send your emails and stuff like that. But it's so quick because at that time in the morning, you know, it's like you're delirious. You've got no idea what's going on. So
they could be painting anything on you. You wouldn't even.
Exactly, something in Japanese that is a complete swear word. Yeah.
But it's all worth it because you've got a big storyline coming up, haven't you?
Yes, it's there's always big storylines coming up. But yeah, there's some pretty dramatic stuff coming along with Bianca. Bianca, as I've been told to call her. Bianca.
Yeah.
As I've been told to call her. And there's always the criminal aspect of Heath, which is always fun to play. And there's a rival gang coming up, which is going to be huge. It's a massive stuff.
How controversial is that then over in Australia? The gang stuff. Is it something that's quite topical over there at the moment?
Yeah, for sure. The Bra Boy stuff, especially. I mean, it needed to be addressed.
The Sydney.
The race riots and stuff. I mean, the Bra Boys are the most well known sort of surf gang. But again, there is that Australian sort of local us and them mentality all up and down the Australian coast, so it's everywhere. It's not just those guys. They just happen to have a movie, and it's a good film. You should check it out.
I will, actually, yeah.
Well, as well as the violence, are we going to see an awful lot of romance for your character?
I hope so. Are you planning your trips to Australia, or...?
Well, I could be tempted.
Well, you know I've got the soft spot for the Brum, so come on. No, there's always romance. Come on, it wouldn't be Summer Bay if you didn't have people kissing and then, in his case, going and bashing someone. So yeah, why not?
Yeah, good.
You did something different recently, Dancing with the Stars. That's not bad, boy. What was that like as an experience?
It was amazing. It was honestly the best thing I've ever done, because I was afraid of dancing, as a lot of sort of blokes are, and to have that social boundary, that social wall broken down is amazing. I don't know if you're the first one on the dance floor, but now I'm up there straight away. If this was a podium, mate, you and me would be on it straight away.
I like to do the robot.
He's only got the robot move. That's all he's got.
It's a good one. If you're picking a good one,
the Latin ones are good, because Latin dancers, man, those guys, they can have anybody they want. They just move their hips and they're done. But mine, they're loosening up a little bit. I'm getting there.
Now, as you've come all the way from Australia, we thought thought we'd delight you with a bit of a quiz.
Sure.
It's a good quiz. Kate's going to do the music for it, aren't you, Kate?
No.
Do you know what I mean? You are going to...
He wanted me to do a didgeridoo, but I can't.
It's a quiz based on Aussie stereotypes, if you don't mind. It's called How Australian Are You?
Go for it.
OK, so question number 1 is, Kate, can you do the music, please?
I can't do the music.
OK, well... Didgeridoo or something. Have you ever put a shrimp on the Barbie?
No, and whoever made that up is a fool.
It's caught on well, though.
It's a steak. It's a steak.
What about this? Who was the last person you... I can't even say it. Person you pashed.
Person I pashed. Oof,
I didn't know what this was, by the way.
I'll say the last person Heath pashed was Bianca. There you go.
Okay. And pashed is, for our audience?
Tashing on? Is that what you guys call it?
I think Geordie Shore call it tashing on.
Yeah, is that what you guys call it?
I would call it a snog, I think. Is that a bit old?
Sorry, I'm addicted to this Geordie Shore thing. See, what are you guys doing to me with your television?
OK. Where have you been this arvo?
Where have I been this arvo? I've been at the pub, been down the beach, mate.
Good.
You know.
Brilliant.
Been on the beach.
Have you ever called a girl a Sheila?
I have.
Not without expecting to get my ass kicked.
Is that a derogatory term over there?
No, it's not a derogatory term. It's just, it's a bit of a colloquialism, and where I live in Sydney, I don't think young ladies enjoy being called Sheila these days.
And finally, it's quite a serious question. Have you ever seen a flaming galah?
I've been called a flaming galah by Alf Stewart several times. I'd like to see what a flaming galah looks like. Actually, no, that's animal cruelty, so I won't say that. But it sounds like a good cocktail or something, doesn't it?
It does.
But
I've never seen
a sexual position.
Well, there you go.
Could be anything.
I'm a virgin and I don't drink.
Mate, you're a pleasure. Far too good looking, but anyway.
Oh, hang on, wait. 16 seconds. Let's go.
Oh, Jen. He's just not doing it for me. Sorry, mate.
Sorry, mate.
You've got one of them dangly things.
I should have grabbed his hand. I missed a trick there. But stay